Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. And yes, rest in peace, Russ. Rest in peace. So first, I actually want to greet everybody in here real quick. See who's all up in here. I had TV, Joshua, E, Ellie, Jeffrey, Kyle, Michael. Let's see, Kevin Pitts, Mark Johnson, Bearded by Bearded Life. Sorry. Nicholas, G. Lou, Jeff, what's going on? Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah. Sad news that, first, Russ's wife passed away, then now he's passed away. And for those on IG, I know you may have seen or may not have seen that Brian from Beards and Banjos made a post that his father had a stroke, and in the post it said only had a few hours to live, so that's why he canceled his live stream today and future live streams till I guess he plans to come back for that. Bearded Jedi, what's going on? Yes, appreciate y'all coming in. So yeah, it's just it's pretty sad, Russ was an awesome dude. Russ was definitely an awesome dude. A lot of support out there. Gave a lot of a few companies get some good support, and I don't know how many companies like support. I know he's a really good big supporter of Ferocious, but some other companies I know he's may support some other companies too. And content creators, he supported a lot of the content creators out there. So definitely Russ was an awesome dude. But I would like to take a little moment of silence for Russ here in just a second, because it's just something we should do, right? So here we go. Reader, what is going on? Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, so let's just take a moment of silence for Russ and while we're at it, moment of silence for Brian's father too. So just take a moment of silence, and I'm gonna play that reel again that y'all saw during the opening, and this time it is speeded up. So here we go. So moment of silence for Russ and Brian's father. All right. I should have muted my mic too. So I had a couple coughs there, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I didn't want to play music because it's a moment of silence. So yes, Russ will be missed for sure. Yes, and welcome in Miss Jeff. Welcome in Mike. Welcome in Elvina. Welcome in. Again, appreciate y'all being here. So yeah, I don't know if Russ has some medical stuff going on too. I don't know, but I know his wife passed away, not too long ago, and then he passed away. And I know that's a big toll on somebody too, especially, been married. I think he's been married quite a long time. So that can be devastating for sure. I know if Carlos passed away before me, I'd be devastated too. But I'm sure he'd be devastated for me. Hey, OG Fitz, what's going on? And Mike, welcome in. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, because I know, I've seen that happen in my own family. That it's my great, no, I don't know, I guess it'd be my great great aunt. It's been a long time ago, so it'd be my mom's great aunt. So I'm not sure how that correlates to me, but when her husband passed away, she it's like a broken heart, and she just fell off pretty quick. So I mean, but those things happen. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I actually got a would you rather question. If we get to those, it has to relate to a wizard. So, but anyway, yes. So again, I appreciate everybody coming out. So yeah, just keep Russ's family and y'all's thoughts, and also Brian Beards and Banjos. Keep in your thoughts too, because well, I haven't checked, but he hasn't posted about his father actually dying. But his post said something about his father had a stroke and only had a few hours left on this earth. So that's not good news. What's an honest, genuine guy he would miss? Yes, for sure. Let's see. My heart goes out to you. Suffering and feeling lost. Yep. I know, man. Because I know I was devastated. When my father passed away, and my father passed away when I was 27, and he was only what 53, 54 when he passed away. So yeah, my mom will never get over my dad's passing. They were together for 68 plus years. Yes, that is a long time for sure. Yeah, so yeah, it's rough, and then it's like then my grandmother, she survived one husband, then she got remarried and survived that husband. Then my dad passed away, so one of her sons passed away. Then when she passed away, she was like in her late 80s. So then not I don't know, several years after that, her other son, my uncle, passed away. So, but yeah, so just keep everybody thoughts. That's had a loss, especially Russ's family and Brian. But let's go ahead and well, speaking of which, if anybody knows what happened to Russ, you don't have to put in the chat, but you can send me a DM, email, let me know. I really would like to know. Dating your mustache and beard looks awesome. Yes, yes. Thank you, Jeffrey. I guess you don't notice I cut it down. I didn't make any videos or posts with my face or anything like that since I cut it, because I plan to show up on the stream with my beard shorter. So, um, and I was, at the very beginning, I had that countdown because I normally have me up there. So I was going to cover that somehow. So y'all didn't see me until I actually went live. But, found out about Russ. I wanted a little thing about Russ and have that little montage play while the countdown was going on. I didn't find out Russ passed away until King Costa posted it. Well, I guess he posted it on YouTube then, because I know you don't have IG. I didn't know till just now. Yeah. Well, if you're on IG quite a bit, I would be surprised that you didn't see it on IG, because there's a lot of people posting about it on IG. I guess maybe only a few people have posted on Instagram. And I was going to do this. I was going to do something there here on my channel. So I kind of waited for that to be on my channel. And I did post my thumbnail on yesterday. It said rest in peace. But then I forgot. But then I forgot to update my thumbnail for the stream till right before I start going live. I said, because I always have my stream up on the my other screen over here. It's like, hold on, I need to update my thumbnail. So I had to update my thumbnail real quick. What's in beard? Voodoo Mizcraft Spartan for me. I got Ferocious because Russ was the big Ferocious supporter. So yeah, two Christmas Magic, Luxurious. I found out from Beers and Vinyl a few days ago. Yeah, I found out a few days ago too because I started seeing all these posts a few days ago. And of course, I haven't been on IG as frequently because I'm working too much. But I think we're still going to talk about my original topic, maybe about my Uber experience, because that was my original topic for this stream. If anybody wants to know, I mean, I'm glad to share. I have American Classic in, best on the market. Hey James, what's going on? Always miss Russ' presence in the chats for sure. And excuse me, guys, I need to go turn this fan on over here. So give me just 1 second. Sorry, I forgot to turn the fan on before. Because if I don't turn the fan on, I guess actually kind of warm over here in this corner, just sitting here. These lights in front of me, man, they put off a little heat. So once things up, of course, I got the shirt on, got the undershirt on, so. Yes, sir. If you're in crisis, there are options available to help you cope. You can also call Lifetime at any time to speak to someone to get support. Yes. Bring Classics, nice. But then for my beard, I will have to use it in the summer only. Yeah, and I know. I think I talked about that being in my review. That because normally thin oils, don't do that great for me. But this, even though my Classic is a little thinner, actually did pretty good for a thin oil. So. And you don't have anything in beard right now. Sharp dress, man. That's a good scent. Walter, what is going on? Appreciate you being here. Everybody else as well. Yes, sir. All right, so I guess we'll go into the topic because we have a giveaway tonight and some Would You Rathers. Now, I have these selections, like these wooden combs that I've always had just laying around. Well, this one, I don't know. No, this is kind of a plastic comb. But anyway, and this is not what I give away. The giveaway will come with a random comb too. So, but there it is. I'm not going to tell you what the actual giveaway is yet. Not until the giveaway time. Mudcat Whiskers bomb today. Cool. I like Mudcat Whiskers. I have Bearded Mac. Thinking of giving coffee away because he is loved so much. Yeah, whatever, E. I don't think so. And no.
Bye, have a great time.
No.
Nope.
Yes, sir. All right, yeah, so I guess let me talk about my Uber experience. Uber experience. I guess most of y'all know I've been doing Uber. Been Uber on my days off. I haven't tried to do Uber, when I got off at work or something. I haven't tried that, but anyway, I've been doing Uber on my days off, and so far, it's not bad. Making some fairly good money. Of course, having a big old truck, full size 1500 Silverado, 4-door Silverado. It's a gas guzzler. Of course, I always keep track of my mileage. The best I've gotten since I've been at Uber is about 15 miles a gallon. That's because the times where most of it's a good portion of it's been highway driving whether I've been having some, longer trips taking people somewhere and using the highway to get there, or even just going to and from places. The quickest route was on the highway. So I've been doing quite a bit of highway driving lately. So that's been helping the gas miles. But overall, if I already had a more fuel efficient vehicle, obviously I'd make more profit. But overall, it means good. I mean, if I did some quick calculations, now this is before taxes. If I were to, because based on what I'm currently make, I took what I make, then plus my overtime, I got this much money. Of course, that's before taxes. So I'm taking the amount before taxes that I make. And I do a quick calculation, and if I were to work 7 days a week, 8-hour shifts doing Uber, I'd make just the same amount of money as I do now. If I still able to keep my average of what I make each day in Uber, I could work 7 days a week, 8-hour shifts, and still make the same amount of money. Or I could work longer because Uber only allows you to drive 12 hours a day. So I could make my shifts longer and have, a couple of days off and still make the same amount of money as I do now. But that's not the point, because I try to make more money. So my best option is just to keep my current job right now. Of course, still look for something else while doing Uber on my days off to make me a little extra money. Of course, I have the insurance, right? I need at least dental and vision insurance. Of course, life insurance too with my company. Although I do go to the VA for my medical stuff. Yeah, and of course, you are a gig worker. You don't get all the benefits and stuff like that working at Uber. Actually, they do actually have some stuff in the Uber app. You can buy dental and vision medical stuff through them, and extra insurance and stuff. But of course, that's going to deduct from your pay too as well. So, but yeah, overall it's been fun. And at the end of the year, Uber will give you that 1099. So same on your taxes and pay taxes on that money. So, but your mileage will actually help you get deductions. So you won't pay, don't pay as much. So been keeping track of my mileage and rides, so I can get deductions for that. Tons of traffic on the freeway near areas. Well, yeah, and that's why I've been doing Uber mostly in the morning on my days off. I give it 4:30 in the morning on my, like a work days. I give it 6:20 on my work days, but on Uber days, I give it 4:30 in the morning, because sometimes that early in the morning, there's some hot spots where they actually give you more money, because the Ubering is in such high demand in certain areas, and there's not enough Ubers to fill that demand. So they raise the rates to get, and more Ubers start coming, because the Ubers make more money per ride. But the problem is, a lot of times I see that happen. I get to one of those hot spots. I can't get one ride out of it because they're taking me somewhere else. They want to ride somewhere else, and it's far away. So anyway, overall, it's pretty good. They can to say it live because it is listening, and they want to share their share. Okay. Now they can make sure that you keep your benefits. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, because otherwise, if I quit my job just did Uber, I'd still be making the same amount of money that I'm making now with my current job without doing Ubering. And that's the whole point. The whole point was to make a little more money come in, while hopefully I find something else. So 5 days working in my regular job, 2 days Ubering a week. So I'm still working 7 days a week, but I'm making more money now. So gotta love that surge pay. Yeah. Oh, I got one of my biggest tips today. I got a $10 tip today. That's my biggest tip. My second biggest tip was like $6 and some change. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty cool tip. Now my mom does Uber too. She actually got a $20 tip one time. So maybe I can at least match that at some point. Hey Cleo, what's going on? That's a lot of yeah, and that's the other thing too, Joshua. There's more wear and tear on your car. You're going to have to buy, you know, especially if you do it full time, especially the Ubers that do it full time. You know, you got to change the oil more often. You got to buy tires more often. You got to buy brakes more often. And then the other is just normal wear and tear of the vehicle. The only thing will go out quicker. So, yes. And $10 cut. No. Nope. I don't think so. My bartender, the biggest tip I got was 120. Ooh, wow. That's a pretty awesome tip there, Roy. And welcome in, Tech Troublemaker. Yeah, so yeah. But anyway, overall, the Ubering has been pretty fun. I actually enjoyed it. Meet a couple of people. Oh, get this. Last weekend, I think it was. Was it? Oh yeah, Sunday last weekend. I think my second pickup was a guy. He was drunk. He was still drunk from the night before. I could tell. But it's like, I don't even know what house. I don't know where I was. It's like, dude, that must have been an awesome night. I don't even know whose house I was at. But anyway, and he was like, so when I started navigating his ride, he was like 13 minutes away. And to get to his house was like mostly highway. So that means it was actually pretty far to go 13 minutes down the highway to get to his house. He was at a pretty good distance from where he actually lived. Oh, then, yeah, last weekend too, I think that same day, later in the day, I picked up this dude to go to some of the sports store, picked up some shoes I guess he had ordered and brought them back home. Because you can do multiple stops on Uber. And as soon as he got in the car, it smelled, I could have sworn, it smelled a little bit like weed. And so I don't know if he smoked it early in the day or he was trying to cover it up. But anyway. All right, what did it say here? Dagan and everyone here, I'm serious as a heart attack. I don't care if we have beef or not. If you need someone, I'm always here. No lip service for social media clout. All right, G. Oh, yeah, I was going to say this because I am drinking Eastsider's pineapple. Austin Eastsider's pineapple. So I guess it's a Texas thing. But anyway, I love these things. I love this. I love these ciders. So. I say what I do what I say. Yes, sir. Oh, I can get on a whole nother topic about that, G. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Yes, but we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that tonight. But yes, you know, if you're gonna say you do something, do it. Now, I can understand. You know, people forget. You know, sometimes people forget about what they said. But when it's on a continual basis, then there's something wrong, right? So just be mindful. Do what if you're gonna say you do something, do it. Everybody's saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Oh, I don't know if you hit the like button too. You gotta make sure you hit that like button, please. Hit that like button and do what Bearded Vato says.
What is going on, everyone? This is your boy Bearded Vato, reminding you to smash that like button if you haven't already.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. And I'm pretty sure because I don't think that's happened to me yet. That hasn't happened to me yet because my mom told me about someone took somebody to a parking lot. He walked over to another car. They do something, and he comes back. I says, "Yeah, that's probably a drug deal." You know, and you can actually report that in Uber, and you know if you think that something like that's going to happen, then you and that person will never be connected again. So if you think something wrong, think there's something illegal going on, you gotta just go in there, go to their profile, say, you know, I think something's going on, basically, then you two will never be connected again. Rick's favorite, the devil's lettuce. I need an Uber from Texas to Maryland. That would be one hell of expensive Uber. You can rent a car and drive yourself cheaper, or you can probably get a plane ticket cheaper than Ubering that far. And plus, y'all will have to sleep somewhere. That's a couple-day drive. Yeah, and Walter Miller does have a killer beard for sure. Yes, and hit that like. Hit that like. Yes. Hit that share. Hit that share. What does it say? Yeah, it says share. There's a share button right under your screen. It says share. You hit that share. Then you hit copy. Copy or copy link, whatever it says. I just did it from this other computer over here, so that's one share. Because once you hit that share and copy, Uber thinks they're sharing and copying. Now, it'd be cool to share it though. Oh, Walter, I'm glad you're feeling better. I didn't know that you were feeling sick, but glad to hear that. Stand up for you believe. Be good to one another. Yes, stand up for you believe too. Speaking of which, I got there's some drama going at work. Not drama, but just BS going at work. That's a whole nother topic too. I could do a whole stream on that. Anyway, speaking of work, let me mention something about work real quick, and we're going to do some would you rather questions here because it is going to be 7:30. But I did not get that multi-store APM manager position I applied for. I did not get it, but I did find out. I finally found out who got it. Was it Thursday or Friday? No, days get by me. Thursday or Friday last week, I found out who got it, and it was somebody around the company, which is better than hiring outside the company. They hired out somebody outside the company. I'll be even more pissed, but I'm still kind of pissed that I didn't get it. And because the person that got it, he was already in asset protection, but he was, what was it? Shoot. Oh yeah, 2019. 2019, he started with Macy's in 2019. Of course, the little workup they sent out, it doesn't tell you what month. So, was that November 2019? Was it February 2019? I don't know. But then he got promoted to some kind of multi-store task force, which basically he goes out to their stores and helps out, right? Now he did was part of the ORC investigations too, but mostly he's a task force, which means he goes to other stores and helps out when needed. So, and he got promoted to a task force last year in 2023. So again, is that November 2023? Was that February 2023? And then February this year, 2024, he gets promoted to a multi-store asset protection manager. So my experience quadruples his. So let me say my experience quadruples his, and no, he gets promoted. So, and that's kind of scenarios about my past interviews. It's like when I interviewed for the position, I'll tell you this: when I interviewed for the position, right off the bat, I could tell I knew I wasn't going to get it. Just the way, because I was reading him, I could tell. Then like after he asked us standardized questions from the thing, he said, "Do you have anything else? Do you have anything for me?" No mention about asking me questions about AP stuff. No, he just said, "Do you have anything for me?" I said, "Yes, I want to bring up some AP stuff." So I had to bring up the information. I don't know if I said that before, but to y'all. So I had to bring up some stuff. But really, when I started to do that, he looked at his watch real quick because I was glancing down at the paperwork I pulled because I already ran some numbers and stuff. He didn't think I saw him, but I did. It's like at that point, I knew exactly I wasn't going to get it. But I could tell from the very beginning that I wasn't going to get it. But Anyway, that's nor here nor there now. I applied for several other things, some AP, some non-AP. So I don't know. I haven't seen his old job post. I don't want to apply for his old job just to get out of doing what I'm doing and do something else until I don't know. But anyway, I have applied from other places. This past week, I have heard back from one, saying they temporarily closed the position. So that's temporary. They may reopen it up at some point. Who knows? I don't know. But I haven't heard anything else from anybody else yet. So while sad Russ is gone, he is with his wife again. Yes, sir. I also took a girl to a random hotel to meet a guy she didn't know. Oh yeah, that's crazy. You could have left them a better review. Thanks, G. I appreciate you, brother. You had COVID. Okay. Of course, I'm getting caught in the comments real quick. Flatten their tires. Oh, speaking of which, I actually started getting a flat tire on it's probably my third or fourth time doing Uber. Yeah, it's a Friday. I think it's a Friday because I did it during the day, and I decided to go back there at night to see how it was at night. And I'm not doing it at night anymore at least during the week or in the weekend because there's just too much traffic. That's why I do my Ubering early in the morning, so I don't have to worry about the traffic at night. But anyway, I picked this one person, started taking them to where they work. It's actually at a hospital or something like that. Anyway, my tire light came on. I said I get a low tire in my rear passenger side tire. I was like, we were close. So I said, I hope we make it before I get a flat. And sure enough, we made it. I dropped her off, and then I pulled out and pulled into a parking lot that had some restaurants and stuff. Pulled around, got around, looked at the tire, and sure enough, there was like a group of nails in the tire. So like I changed my tire and did a few more Ubers and went home. But ultimately, the discount tire could not replace it because there's too many nails in one spot. So, but those tires are fairly new. So I got a free tire. All I do is had to pay for the new road hazard warranty. So that was a plus. I'm glad I got a new tire out of that. At Dagan, at Gilu, they have been MIA for a few weeks. That's what's going on. Yeah, he passed away. Yes, Walter passed away. His wife passed away a couple months ago. Yep. Oh. This is old job better and get paid more than he did in the position. But definitely, yeah. If they post it, who knows? Who knows? They could have already had it filled by now. So, and I never saw it posted because that's some stuff going on at our company too. I've seen that many times. Matter of fact, there was a position. There's an operations manager position open one time. Probably a year and a half ago. It's posted one day. Then they filled it. It's like that's not enough time to have actually good quality people to apply for it. That means they already knew what they wanted and just had to post it real quick and then put somebody in there. And last year, same thing. The operation manager position came open. I didn't even see it posted, but they had to have posted to be able to slide somebody in. So they posted just long enough to put that person in. You know, I've seen that a lot. But see, actually, I've seen things like that through my whole career with this company. But now it's affecting me. But the problem is, even if people are made aware of this, and these store managers get onto about this, it wouldn't matter. Even if they're forced to post it for a while, they already have this mindset of who they want. So it really doesn't matter. They're just going to have to waste their time doing these interviews and still put the person they want in that slot. Oh yeah, he no longer has beard products. Oh, I'm sure you already said that, G-Lou. Let's see, G-Lou. Yes. You can actually change the tire. I wonder how many Uber drivers can. Well, you know, I grew up. I grew up, no, trying to do own repairs and stuff. So I think it's time to leave and do better elsewhere. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm actually trying now. I said it many times in the past, and you know, I've applied for things here and there, but I actually applied for 5 different things last week. That's the most I've ever done. So as things pop up that I see, I'm going to apply. So, and actually, E, right now, if I could get a job, if I get accepted at a job somewhere else, making the same money, as long as it's the same money or more, take it. Even if it's the same money, if I could make even the same amount of money, I'm going to take it. You know, I'm just tired of this BS and stuff. Which I could literally make a whole nother stream topic about that, but I'm not gonna put all the BS that goes on. But you know, a lot of stuff BS goes on a lot of different places. You know, it's but I can sum it up in one word about the BS: politics. Politics. Yes, too much politics. Thinking it should work in the border control. See, okay. Good Lord. Oh yeah, back to this. Yeah, I used to do my own work in vehicles growing up. Shoot, pulled it. Well, I know a lot of people pulled the engine in that car, but I've had a couple of Beetles. I just take the engine in and out of my own Beetle by myself. Of course, you know those are small engines, so I could do it myself. Anyway, but yeah, I've done a lot of work myself. Done brakes, changed tires, changed oils, all the basic stuff. Actually, all the basic stuff people should know. People should know how to do it. At least know how to do it. I know, Jeffrey. No, especially in business. You know, it's like, oh yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Or maybe we should do some would you rather. Do you want to do some would you rather questions or continue on with the what are we talking about here? I can feel my own I feel my own gas. They gonna know what you're talking about, work, politics, and work. I worked in a place like that. Didn't pay well and moved on. Doing better now. Yep. Yep, for sure. Well, that's the other thing. Hopefully, I find a good place because, you know, might leave one place just to go to another place that has same kind of politics. Yep, that's for sure. And well, I have my theory on that. Well, yes, it is no bueno, but it just seems to get gotten worse too. Seems like it's gotten worse over the years, but I have my own theory about that. But anyway, if you want to go ahead and do some would you rather questions right now, go ahead and put some thumbs up. If I don't get a bunch of thumbs up, then we'll just keep going. Now look at this. See, I still have this wooden comb in the package from, look at this, Graham's Beard Care. He hasn't been around in years. He used to have CBD products. I mean, his products worked really good in my beard, but at one point I think it's his shop. Well, like a lot of makers, they do it in their house, and he had a fire. Burnt that half of the house down. So he talked about rebuilding, but I don't think he ever did. If he did, I don't know about it because I haven't seen him around. But who knows? If he did, maybe he's not being like he used to. But again, I don't think he did. But anyway, yeah. Anybody remember Graham's Beard Care? That's from several years ago. Tacos are bueno, and politics and work is no way. Yes, Tacos are bueno because we had some tacos today for dinner. Find the good. We have the good group of people here. We can let you talk. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jeffrey. Josh, no. Tacos de lengua. Gee, no. Yes, right. Don't taste nothing that tastes me back. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh, good Lord. What happened over here? All right, so we're going to... Never heard of Grams. Yeah, he's been around. Well, he hasn't been around for a couple years. But he had CBD products. He had CBD in his beard products. Hey, Scott, what's going on? So we are going to go ahead and go to the Would You Rather questions. So here we go. Then what time is it? It's 7:42. Then I guess after that, we'll go ahead and get to a giveaway. So here we go. Here we go. Speaking of taste, perfect timing. Would you rather taste nothing or be colorblind? Would you rather taste nothing or be colorblind? I think I need to refill my little vape here real quick. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all are going with, hey, Official Ken, what's going on? See a lot of y'all saying colorblind. I figured that, you know. Why would you want to taste nothing? Although I did know this guy that used to work in a spice factory for a long time. He literally couldn't smell anything because all the spices burned out his nostril. Can you imagine ordering orange chicken at Chinese, but it's really a cat? Well, you went. I don't think you would know anyway, E. So, already colorblind, so we'll stick with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Well, are you completely colorblind, G? Because I know there's different levels of colorblindness. And actually, I had a friend. Well, not a friend, but my dad had a friend a long time ago that he was like literally colorblind. I mean, fully colorblind. Only saw black and white, grayscale. He was truly colorblind. Color is visual, yeah. Taste nothing. Then I won't love food so much and lose. Well, there you go, Scott. Okay. Good answer, Scott. Good answer. Good, Scott. All right. Oh, you are red and green deficient. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I can imagine. See, if I was completely colorblind, I would have, if I had a significant other at the time, and of course, no, I do. But if I was actually colorblind, I would have Carlos lay things out for me for what to wear. So be tough getting dressed. Yeah. That's why if you have a better half or somebody, or at least somebody could come over every now and then and make you some outfits for the week or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, have a significant other or somebody, a friend, family that could come over if you're single to like lay out some clothes for the week or something like that. That'd be cool. All right, we need to go to the next question. Next question. All right, here. Would you rather lose your sense of humor or lose your sense of intelligence? All right, we'll see. Let's see about this one. Yeah, they might mess with you. Just you looking crazy. Yeah, right. That could happen too. Can you imagine being colorblind from brown? You got a stain on your underwear from a fart? Well, yeah. But if you have a stain from a fart like that, you'd probably realize that something could have come out. Because I know, we've all had those kind of farts. We have to go check, right? So I don't need humor. I can taste colors. Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that kind of thing. Intelligence is humor. Hello, you'll still see it. Intelligence, minority lacking, couldn't miss it. Okay. Intelligence, humor, sense of humor. Uh, I'm gonna say lose my sense of humor because I don't have much humor. I mean, I can be funny sometimes, but I am not that humorous. I'd rather lose my sense of humor because if you have a sense of intelligence, you can detect humor. Interesting. Interesting, yes. Well, I think more people went with humor versus intelligence with that one. Next question. Would you rather never be able to go to the doctor again or never go back to the dentist? So which one are you never going back to? You never going to go back to the doctor or never go to the dentist? Yes, sir. All right. Yes, we're still good on that. Oh, and I got one more thing. I need to show you a website. I found something interesting. So after the would rather question, I gotta show you something. Remind me. It's like a Spock only had a sense of humor. Doctor, dentist, 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 dentist. Interesting. I thought it'd be more split. Doctor, I didn't go to the doctor for 8 years till last year. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Actually, I'm surprised because, a lot of guys, guy thing, they don't want to go to the doctor, Well, I really need to go to the dentist. I haven't been to the doctor. I've been to the doctor more. I mean, I've been to the dentist more recently than I've been to a doctor. But I'm going to say doctor. I'm going to say doctor myself. Doctor. That's how my dentist. Can't afford a dentist. Doctor. Longer life overall. Well, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But I do know I'm probably going to outlive my dad and his brother. Because, my dad passed away in, 54? His brother passed away 61, 62. But I think my life is a lot better than theirs. So, a good doctor will tell you need to go to the dentist. Well, yeah. But the dentist not gonna be able to tell you need to go to the doctor. That's good. That's a good thought there, Jeffrey. Good thought there. I think we have 2 more questions. So, next question. Would you rather walk into a room and get slime? This is a stupid one, but anyway. Would you rather walk into a room and get slime dumped on you or get mud dumped on you? Which is it going to be? Are you getting slimed or mudded? Slimed or mudded? I know, and I was just looking, while you're answering that, I was just looking at some of the notes here before the stream. And that last stream, was it last stream? I think it was last stream. Russ asked me, because I was talking about collagen. Was it last stream or the stream before? I don't remember. But anyway, I was talking about collagen, saying that overall it's good. Collagen has actually more benefits for your body than it does hair, but it has some good benefits. So, if you're taking collagen, just, keep it up. It's not like biotin where, biotin's a bunch of crap. But anyway, well, you do need biotin though, but not the amounts that they say they do. But overall, collagen is good for you. But he wanted to know the difference between powder versus pill. Now, I was going to look that up for him. I'm still going to do it. But when I do, get the time, I'm going to contribute that to Russ. Mud, pass. You can't pass. Slime, mudded, slime, mud. I'm more earthy type of guy. Okay, mud, slime. Collagen has helped my joints, not aches. Yes. That's another fact too. You know, as you get older, your body does not actually produce as much collagen. So, for us older guys would benefit from collagen more. So I don't say that, you know, if you're really young, 20s, so, you know, 20s to 30s, maybe you probably don't need collagen that much. But as we get up into our, I mean, I have to research, but I would have to say, just off the top of my head, maybe the late 40s and the 50s, 60s, and so forth, we probably need to start taking collagen to help out with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I collagen. You know, I took collagen for a couple, you know, for a while. I need to start that back up. The problem is, you know, powder, I would think, gets absorbed to your body quicker versus a pill has to go to your stomach and things like that. But the powder was always so hard to dilute in water and stuff, or whatever I put it in, because I didn't like the taste of it. Actually, I put like, sometimes I put milk, sometimes I put water, flavored water. But anyway, mud. I trimmed my beard down 4 inches. I'm going ultra jacked for the summer. I'm having midlife crisis or something. No, I trimmed my beard down to look more professional for interviews. So otherwise, you know, what was it, about right here? I think, yeah, about right here, maybe. Yeah, right about right there. So I trimmed it back to here, just to look more professional for interviews. Every morning, the first thing I do, boil water and collagen, fiber with the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, apple cider is all good stuff too. Started taking it 3 months ago. Not sure it's working out, but still shedding regularly. But overall, beard looks and feels better. I take gummies. Yeah, I still need to dig a little deeper about collagen, but like I said, the top side, collagen is more beneficial for your inside of your body than anything for your hair. I mean, there are some benefits for the hair, but collagen is beneficial for your body and your joints and things like that. So, yeah, it's more beneficial for your body than your hair. It's lemon flavored. I use stainless steel bottle. Cool. MS brief steady. What is going on? Let me see a while ago. So, all right. I think it's the last question. Kind of alluded had to do something with the wizard when the wizard himself was in here a while ago. Would you rather have a magic wand or a magic staff? What's it going to be? A magic wand or a magic staff? I like cake. I like cake too, Jeffrey. I like cake, pie, cookies, any kind of dessert I like. You know, sometimes, every time we go to the grocery store, sometimes they have I call it a day-old section, where they have things from the bakery, like bread, cookies, things that they make during the store. You know, they start getting very close to their expiration date or sell-by date. They mark it down. So every now and then I'll go over there and look to see what they got. It's like, it's simple stuff like $6, $8 kind of stuff that's marked down to like $2, $3, you know. So wand, staff, wand, staff, wand, staff. You shall not pass. Yes, so I think more staffs than wand. I don't know. I guess it all depends, you know. Wand would be a little bit more easy to carry around. But staff, I think it would represent more authority, that you're a more experienced wizard, so to speak. I think like some good cookies and some coffee. Well, that's all good and said and done about the cookies, greeter. But the coffee?
Nope.
Yes. Wand. I'd fire all my staff. You can actually use a staff as a weapon if needed. Well, that's true. But if you're very skilled, you could do that with a wand as well, right? All right. Okay, yeah. So let me get this thing set up. I am going to go. Now, okay, I'm going to show you this website real quick. Where is it? All right, here you go. We're on the O'Reilly's website. Something interesting I found on the O'Reilly's website. Okay, we're gonna search this product. No, what did I do with it? Dang it! Oh, here it is. 121G. All right, so the 121G is the part number. Anybody want to guess what part 121G is? O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Guess. Any wild guesses? One part 121G. Bill O'Reilly. I don't think Bill O'Reilly owns O'Reilly, but who knows? Maybe whoever came up with the O'Reilly Auto Parts store, the last name is probably O'Reilly, I would imagine for sure. All right. Josh guesses. Relay. Air fresheners. Anybody else? Anybody else before I show y'all? Beard Bayou Beard Life already knows. Oh yeah. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. So, part 121. O'Reilly hat. Part 121G is, hit the search button, a flux capacitor. All right, now I know y'all all gotta know what a flux capacitor is, right? Come on now. Flux capacitor, right there, right here, it says application for this product is time travel, quantity 1, time travel at your own risk. Plutonium is required to properly operate the flux capacitor. But this item is not available for purchase. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? Guess what I found? I found something else. I found here it is. Hold on. We're gonna go to www.USP Motor Sports. I should have already had this and just switch the website, but that's all right. All right, so we're gonna go here. Flux capacitor. Did I spell that wrong? Oh yeah. There you go. Flux capacitor. Here we go. There we go. Hold on. Where did no? Oh, dang it. Can't type today, y'all. Just bear with me. Let me get this. All right, here we go. What's it do? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I just saw this earlier today. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, I was on that website earlier and found flux capacitor on their website for like $4,000. You could actually put it in your cart too. Oh well. Yeah, oops. That's for sure. But you also have, there's also a, I'll define it good, but there's actually a page where you can buy one a prop of a flux capacitor for like it's like $1,500, an actual prop. So anyway, it's cool. But anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and do a giveaway. Who wants a giveaway? I want some thumbs up for a giveaway. Then we'll go ahead and get out of here, y'all. All right. I don't know. I may decide to call out tomorrow and just have them put a PTO day in. All right, thumbs up. Okay. All right, I figured, you know, there's something here I had extra laying around. 14 watching, so my streams aren't hopping anymore. I guess people like drama on other streams, I guess. But that was no drama. There was no drama there. All right. Here we go. I have got a... But this is an honor of Russ, because, you know, Russ was a big supporter of Ferocious. Yeah, because you work too much, too. You're like me, but you work more than me, so... Yeah, Joshua, you should just take some time off, Joshua. Take your time. Trust me. You're fine. You're young now, Joshua, but you know, 10 years from now, if you keep working like that, 10 years from now, you're gonna wish you'd take your time off. Trust me. All right. So I got this beard wash. It's actually still in the plastic bubble that Nate sent it out in. So it's Ferocious beard wash in the Naked. It's called Naked because there's no scent. So you'll get one of these right here, free to you, and one of these random combs. You get one of these combs. I don't know. Oops. I don't know which one it'll be because I'm gonna have somebody. I'll have Carlos pick it randomly. You'll get one of those, okay? Because I don't need these laying around. I'll let y'all have it laying around. If you don't want to use it, that's fine with me. I don't care. At least I'm gonna give it away to somebody. Maybe y'all can give it to somebody. I don't know if you don't want it. But anyway, giveaway is gonna be for this bottle of beard wash from Ferocious, Naked Scent. And as soon as I go to the giveaway screen, you'll see the number range. But you have to listen. You have to listen to this message from Bearded Vato.
Only enter once, you might get prioritized. Enter twice and get disqualified. And don't cry if you get prioritized.
Yeah, so don't cry. And like Miss Bruce City said, good luck, fellers. Here we go. So as soon as you see the screen, you'll get the number range. 0 to 10, and there it is. And I see my thing is totally off. So let me fix that while you are putting your number range in. How do I get so far off? Oh no, that's not it. There we go. Well, adjust it. That's what, you know, these things out here. Adjust it on the fly, right? There we go. There we go. That's what I like about this stuff. Yeah, I can just things on the fly too, right? There we go. That's fixed. That's better. 0 to 10, 0 to 10, and several of y'all pick the same numbers. Again, if we don't get a winner on the first try, we will just spin again till we, get a winner. I'll give a few more seconds. We got 20 watching. What? They just came in right. I know. Right before. Had 14. Now we have 20. That's still awesome though. And for the y'all that are here, that haven't been commenting, just been listening, I appreciate y'all too. I really do. You know, just show support, even if you're just listening, because you know, I it happens to me a lot too, especially nowadays. Busy. I just do good to listen sometimes, and like Kyle's stream, I'm going to go back and hit the replay because I was doing Uber. I can't listen to a stream or anything while I'm doing Uber. Right? I don't know. That'd be kind of impolite. I can't wear a headset. I can't wear a headset because I need those turn by turn directions. Makes it easier. So I don't have to keep looking at the map either. Of course, if I get off the app, the turn by turn directions won't play. So there's that too. All right, I don't see no more numbers coming in. So we are going to go with spin. So good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. At least WD-40. Or do we have too much? There we go. Because we got too many tabs open up here. All right, close a couple tabs. Maybe that'll help. All right. Did we have a 4? Did we have a 4? No, we have 8, 5, 8, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 3, 2, 1, and 4. First 4 on my screen is a little tiny 4 from Greeter. So congrats, Greeter. And Jeffrey, you just missed it, Jeffrey, because I know you also had a 4. So no, James, no. It's first on my screen, so Greeter got first on my screen. So, but anyway, congratulations. You just missed it, Jeffrey, because you were actually next. It was Greeter. It was Greeter, then Jeffrey. So close, Jeffrey. But yeah, so awesome. Greeter, I know I have your address somewhere. So I will send that out to you. So we need some, go back to main screen. We'll get some confetti, fireworks, and some cheering. There you go. Yay. All right. Awesome. So again, I appreciate y'all. We will, okay. Okay. Hold on now. This is something I haven't done before. I actually have another one, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, listen up. I have another one. It's brand new, but it's not in the wrapper, but it's still brand new. And Jeffrey, if you reach out to me to IG or my email, send me your government name and address, and I will send you one too. Jeffrey. All right. And again, since we're talking about Ferocious, if you want to use code BGG15 at Ferocious, that'll save you 15% on Ferocious. All right. So there you go. So if you want to buy some great products, Native Ferocious has some great products. So whenever you want to buy Ferocious products, you can use that code BGG15. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And yeah, well, thank you, Miss Bruce City. Yes, you're welcome. Again, if you ever want a topic for me to talk about on my live stream, you can also DM me that or send me an email. I'll be glad to talk about it. Long as it's not politics or religion, we can talk about it. So again, I appreciate y'all. So let me tell you, yes, a big old thank you again. Yes, sir. We're out there. Well, I appreciate. Hello. Testing. Good Lord, my mic just went out. Glad I had this other spare over here, but the stream was about to end anyway. So there we go. All right, so hope you have an awesome rest of your day on Sunday here. Have an awesome week coming up. I haven't made any videos to post this coming week, but I'm sure I'll get something out there. And again, I will see y'all next Sunday, same back time, same back channel. And I hope y'all have a great time. And I appreciate y'all being here. And again, keep Russ's family in y'all's prayers and thoughts, and as well as Brian from Beers and Banjo about his dad. Again, appreciate y'all. Again, hope y'all have it. Where's my end stream button? I moved my end stream button. All right, there we go. I found it. So again, thanks everybody. Have a good night. See y'all later, everybody.